Hey, namaste. This is Sacredowl with another chapter of Real Talk by Sacredowl. Here today, I'd like to talk about some things that you should understand about life. Number one, change is inevitable. The only constant in the universe is change. No matter how you look at it, you're going to have change occur. Change of life, change of health, change of attitude, change of emotions, change of career. Change is inevitable. No matter what you do, change is always going to be there. Like there's an old saying, there's nothing more consistent than death and taxes. Well, there's nothing more consistent than change. Change will always happen in your life. So to understand life, one has to be prepared for change. So to be productive, to be successful, to be happy with your life, there's some things you should do about your life that you should just go out of your way to accept, no matter what. You should understand that every person is going to have bad and good moments, no matter what. Happy and sad days, no matter what. And still never be able to resolve those things, because those moments are moments under the idea and under the ideology of what they call change. So change is going to happen. So dealing with change, dealing with problems is something that you should really try to understand, and dealing with them in a peaceful, happy, positive way is the best way to deal with life and life changes. It's also to understand that happy and successful people have also suffered very sad moments. Because see, in order to understand light, or to understand day, you need to have night. In order to understand night, you need to have day. So contrast teaches us and motivates us to get out of our own way and to find success, especially when you're very, very clear about what you don't want. But now let me say something to you. Sometimes to be clear about what you don't want, you may have to go through it to understand it. You know, when you raise your kids, you're gonna have 4 types of kids. And you tell them the stove is hot. The first kid's going to look at the stove and say, okay, and walk away. The second kid is going to look at it and kind of look at you questioning you, and then so you have to turn on the heat and put their hand near it, just near it, so they can feel the heat and they get it. The third kid is going to go, psst, and kind of feel, burn their hands real quick, and they feel the pain, feel the pain. And the fourth kid is going to hold the stove while their hand is basically cooking, just to prove you wrong. So these are the type of children, and these are the type of human beings that they're developing to be. And they understand contrast. So now the first kid and the fourth kid, you kind of don't want to be that person. But the second and third is the one that says, I need to experience to really understand. And so to experience those things, you have to understand change. You have to understand that life offers you change. See, there are things that even when you are in pain and you feel emotionally challenged, broken, or facing your biggest obstacles, that is the change that gives you the opportunity to be very, very clear that that's not what you want. But to be clear about what you don't want, sometimes you got to touch the stove and feel the pain. You're like, oh, I don't want that, and be very clear about it. Sometimes you have to put your hand near the heat and get a sense of it. And be very clear about that. That's what change is all about. Being comfortable does not motivate people. Understanding that change is inevitable is the energy that you should use to motivate. And the quicker you accept that understanding of motivate and that motivation of change, the better off you're going to be, because then you will not attract things that are so contrasting that will create such a problem, to make sure you're clear, very clear, that that's not what you want. Change is a great thing to understand about life. It will help you motivate that. And once you start to do that, then you start to wonder what is better. And when you wonder, then your mind starts to see the breadcrumbs that will lead you to better results and better energy. Although you can't choose what challenges that can appear in your life and when, you always are in control of how to respond to those challenges. And you can in control of how you deal with those changes. So in order to be more successful, productive, and satisfied with your life, you should understand that life has to include both good, sad, and happy times. Good, bad days, and things that are always doing what? Changing. Understand that about life, and you'll have a great grasp of the reality of what's going on around you. I hope that this helps you out today. If you want some more deeper knowledge about it, attend some of the classes I'm teaching and come and learn as much as you can and support me. Go to YouTube. It's written on the information below. Click the link and hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Peace, love, happiness. I love you.